Hello everyone, my name is Sagar and I hope you are doing well. In this video, we'll see how we can create a formula version. So currently I am into this USP2 legal entity, that is Qantas Orange Juice. So what I will do, let me open Notepad here. I'm going to create a new product. I will call it as my frozen apple juice concentrate. I will create this product. And I will create the formula and we'll add some lines here. We'll approve, activate, we'll do all this process. Okay, so let's do it practically, then we'll able to understand. First thing is that I'm going to, and this is a part of D365 lab activity as well. So the first thing is that I'm going to create my product. So I can go to my product information management, list product. I'll click on new. Okay, so here if you see all the products, they are more kind of related to our oranges only, like your vitamin C, ascorbic acid, sodium benzoate, sucrose, etc, etc. So I will put name to my product. I will call it as concentrate apple juice. Okay, all right. Here I will select my this item model group. And inside my item group, I'm going to select my, exactly, let me explain this here. This is my additive materials, and inside my storage dimension group, I will select site and warehouse, and here my batch. Okay, so here the units are gallon, but let me select it as LB, pounds. Again, yeah, so one more thing is here, this juice is frozen. Okay, frozen. Okay, anyway, it's fine. N is not coming because it have reached its limit. Alright, so my LB, and again here also my LB. Okay, there is pounds. And I will click OK. And the next thing would be here to enter the shelf life and also the production type. So I can come to my engineer tab here, or sorry, inventory tab right here. And here I can enter my shelf periods. For example, let's say it will be only valid till 100 days. Inside my engineer tab, that is fast tab, this is called fast tab. I will select this as my formula. Okay, alright, let me save this. Okay, now the next thing is that I need to create formula here. So I'll click on my formula version, and here what I can do, I can create a new. I will select formula and formula version. I can give a name to my formula, so I will call it as formula something 7100. I'm going as per the labs. Formula 7100. Okay, formula 7100. Okay, and here I can give a brief description. We can say frozen apple juice concentrate. Alright, and here I can select my site. This is my production site, and I will click OK. Okay, so my this formula header will be created here. Okay, now the next step here would be I will need to add lines. Okay, now even before that, let me go to my header first. Okay, and I can basically validate all my information from here, and this is my route. Okay, and here will tell how much we are producing. Okay, so we are going to produce it as 1000, so I will change it to 1000 here, and I'm going to save this. Now I can go to my line section. Okay, now here I will need to add all those items, okay, which will help this to get produced. Okay, Now in the lab we have a lot many items, but I will go with bare minimum. Let me select the first two items. Okay, I'll click on new here. Okay, so here I can search for my product. So let me search for this M9103. Okay, I'm going to select here other 9103. Let me select other here 9103. All right, here. So I'm gonna use apple for sure. Okay. Now here the thing is that we need to change the quantity. Okay. So in order to produce 1,000 quantities, so we are going to leverage 800. It all depends upon the component, right? I will click on save. Then next, let me add one more line here. I will click here, and this time I'll be searching for M800 M8001 ascorbic acid. Okay, so let's see how many quantities. So we are going to use 660 quantities in order to produce 1,000 quantities of our product. So basically of our frozen apple juice. So there would be many more things that we need to add, but let's add the last one. Okay, so we can go here, and this time I'm gonna search for M8004. Let's see what I search. Okay, sorry, M8 vitamin C, and let's see how many units we need for this one. So 18 quantities are needed. Okay, so there could be many more items, right, in order to produce this frozen apple juice concentrate. Okay, so we need to add certain lines here, right? That is the combination. Okay, I will save this. Okay, now I'm going to approve this formula. Okay, and here automatically my user is coming. You can even change it as well. For now I will simply go with this one only, and I will click OK. Okay, this is not registered or not active. Okay, so this user is not active, so I can select any other user, or let me make this user as active only. Okay, control. Okay, let me not do this. Let me select this user, Glenn John. It is already activated, I hope. If not, then we'll activate the user. Okay, you can go to HCM and able to find it. All right, so this is being approved by this particular user. Okay, now this is approved as well. Okay, now here the thing is that this is approved, and let's see whether this is activated or not. So I will come back here. Okay, so this is not yet activated. I'll refresh here. Let me again select here 000528, and I will activate this. Okay, so here if you see, this has been activated and as well as approved as well. Alright guys, now currently like this is activated. Assume like you have some kind of mistakes, or you may want to change. Assume like after a week your machines have some kind of fault, and they are not giving you enough like your enough frozen apple juice. Let's say you want to increase this particular product. Okay, so currently it have 616. Okay, let's say now you want to change it to 70. Okay, how you can do this, how you can update your formula versions. Okay, for that I will simply go here, and I will say that I'm going to select my version v1. I will say that we need to update ascorbic acid. Citric acid. I hope the spelling is correct. And I will click on copy and I will select my site. Okay, so basically another version will get created for me and it will copy everything from the older version. And here I need to provide my the last formula version, and I will click on OK. So basically it will copy everything. Okay, now you can see that instead of 660 I can change it to 700. Okay, point, and I will save this. Okay, I can come back here. Alright, so now I have two, so basically this is the updated one. Okay, so I can approve this. Okay, let me add the same user, clan John, select. Okay, oh alright, this is not yet approved. So 0528. Oh, sorry, what I'm doing here. Just give me 1 second. Let me cancel this. So I need to open this version first. First of all, I need to approve it from here itself. Approve the formula 000528. I will click OK. So now this has been activated. Now I can approve it from here. 0528, select. Okay, and I'm going to activate this. Okay, alright. Now here the interesting thing is that even before approving your V1 version, you first of all need to change. So for example, let me say that this was activated till tomorrow. I will save this. Okay, now I'll try to activate this one. This overlaps the date of interval. Let's start from today and we'll go till here. Let me save this. Okay, now here if you can see, this is activated. Okay, first of all you need to disable the older version date. Okay, so today is 25, so I change it to 24, and now from 21, let's say I can remove this future date as well and save. Okay, alright, so this is how you create your formula version. You can update. Okay, you can do all kind of updation like approve, activate, correction, and everything. Thank you for watching this video.